We have a peanut brittle beer that's my mom's inspiration, and a wassail that's his mom. So, you know, moms always help guide those recipes.
Awesome. Hey guys, it's Johann from Phoenix Magazine. We are here at Arizona Wilderness. Very excited to be here. We're going to talk to these guys about what they're going to be doing for Arizona Beer Week and Arizona Strong Beer Festival.
Well, at Strong Beer Fest specifically, we're going to be pouring Human Kindness, which is our low impact ale, as kind of like a mix-it-upper. But the main beers that we're going to be pouring are going to be Citrus Valley, Superstition Breakfast Stouts. We are going to be doing samples, a small pour sample of some Dreamsicle, and then barrel-aged American Presidential, which is our chili stout. Dreamsicle is our annual milkshake IPA. It's really to highlight Arizona citrus season. So right now we're sourcing a ton of citrus from all of the farmers in the valley. So it's Arizona Sweets is the main citrus in that, and then a ton of Citra in the dry hop. Arizona lactose sourced from AZ Dairyman?
Dairyman.
Yeah, which is just like right around the corner in Tempe. Vanilla, it's just a really juicy milkshake, dreamy.
It's like
IPA.
that creamsicle pop that you got as a kid. And there's ice cream in it, and so it's like a little sweet, but it still has the IPA,
nostalgia, right?
like double IPA backbone, so you get your IPA fix in as well.
And then obviously Arizona Strong Beer feeds right into Arizona Beer Week, so you guys are going to have a lot going on. You got 2 locations, right?
Yeah,
That's
2
right.
locations. Well, actually 3 locations that week. Yeah, we have our wood note cellar, which is where our wood aging process goes. More of our esoteric beers that come out. You know, you'll see them in this cooler over here. We have an event over there with Zane Lamprey. He's a comedian that kind of helped put craft beer on the map in 2003 with a show called 3 Sheets, and he has a stand-up show that we're putting on over there. So it's kind of our 3rd location right now.
We will be activating that as well for Sour Fest on the 26th.
Okay.
So we'll be releasing 4 bottles that day, doing vintage pours of old beers that we have, and then just throwing a little Pilsner in, just like shake it up like you got sour, and then you drink some of our Pilsner, which is naturally spoon-did, so you have that nice creamy carbonation head to it. And it's 8-wheat lager, just perfect beer to celebrate that. Yeah.
The weekend itself is I think it's the 11th, if I recall, the 11th beer week. It's just a celebration of craft beer around Arizona, and for us, it's a celebration of Arizona. You know, as Ashley was alluding to, we are taking a lot of what the agricultural side of Arizona is, which is a big part of our history, and we're putting it into beer and food here, but you can come out and taste what we as a state have to offer. And that's really what this week's about for us, showcasing our love for the state. And it's not just about you coming out and trying one particular beer, but coming out and seeing our ethos. You know, every single beer we make is a sustainably driven beer. Our base malt saves water, actually does save water. We switched farmers from growing corn, alfalfa, and cotton. We switched them over to barley, and that saves 110 million gallons a year plus. Probably some more this year. And so
and it's
a celebration of the state of Arizona.
The idea of that is extended manufacturer responsibility. So the true cost of an item should be its through life of its ingredient cycle from packaging to the raw materials itself. Cool. So we're trying to make sure that idea is adopted by more companies as we fight climate crisis, and we're building that into what we do internally as a company, and educating people that what you buy, where your dollars go, actually impacts the planet and the surrounding community. And we really drive that point.
We also have to give a ton of shout out to Ash and her brew team. You start talking about this last year. The second beer weekends you start to talk about next year, and it's not just brew a couple beers. I mean, it's a wrangling of a lot of chaos to get this week to happen.
There's a lot of foresight and scheduling and planning that comes into play to make this all happen.
And throwing a baby in there.
That's right.
And Ash has had quite a year.
It's been a big year.
One of the really exciting beers that I'm excited about for Beer Week specifically is a chocolate orange stout. So we do the Amprez release. We're also doing a barrel-aged heart-shaped box release. But we really wanted to still find that tie-in to citrus, Arizona citrus. So we did create a chocolate stout that we put AZ Sweets in. I don't know if you're familiar with those like chocolate oranges that you sometimes get around the holidays that like break open and you eat slices of it. It's very reminiscent of that. We use nibs from a local roaster, Zach's Nibs, and then vanilla, tons
Zach's
of AZ
chocolate,
Sweets. So it's like Zach's chocolate. So it's like just going to be really like decadent, but also very refreshing. I don't know. I like drank it and it gave me tinglies. I was super excited.
We go by the tingle factor.
Yeah, the tingle factor. And then another really cool one is the dirty hop water that we're coming out at the same time as Dreamsicle. That dirty hop water is super exciting because we were able to get fresh hops from the Yakima Valley.
Okay.
That's a very seasonal product. It usually comes out in the fall, but they actually flash froze a bunch of the hops from last year and released them as frozen fresh hops this year. Oh, wow. So it's the first time that this has been widely available to brewers. So it's the first time we're able to do it. We do in fresh hop season a fresh hop beer minus the middle, but this is the first time we're able to do it in January/February. So it was really, really exciting. The first time we've used fresh hops in a dirty hop water, so it's going to be really special. Normally when you harvest fresh hops, you have to throw them into the beer within 48 hours of the harvest. Otherwise they get sent to the hop manufacturers where they pelletize it to keep it in storage ability. So it's really special to be able to keep those fresh hops frozen to use them.
And no one's done it. This is new to brewers. So you're getting pulled off the vine freshness. 6 months later, you normally have to get in line, become friends with the hop grower. That's only in late August, early September, you know, and this is busy season for us. We want to offer that in February. This is a big deal. This is going to be a huge win for craft beer, and we're one of the first breweries to get to do it. So we're very excited to offer this to our fans.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much. This has been fantastic. We're very excited. Obviously, check them out at Arizona Strong Beer Festival, and make sure you visit them during Arizona Beer Week. And I'll be back.
Thanks for supporting us after a couple of the hardest years restaurants have ever experienced. Thank you for all the support.
We're ready to be back.
We're ready to be back.
Like, we're back. We're ready.